there's also nobody who has won more North American Zotac Cups than Hyun, as Hyun won 8 of them and is leading the North American Zotac Hall of Fame.
How much do you get for winning a Playham?
$45, I believe.
So he's like slowly but surely climbing the ladder of highest earning players, one Playham at a time.
Yeah, and I mean Hyun and Revival have both won an insane amount of online tournaments. So Ben, imagine if you're playing 5-6 hours to win a Zotac for, well, he did it. He won it 36 times. I think he finished second 14 times, third like 13 times. If you play that long to play those online tournaments, how awesome is it going to be to play in a league, man, where every week you have one best of 3 to win $150?
At the same time, how prepared must he be? This guy's been playing tournaments every day for like the last year, and now he's kind of made it to the big show. He qualified, and now here he is. He finally gets a shot at some of that real money. You said that you expect him to be one of the real breakout sensation stories of this season. I'm real eager to see. I said Carlo, man.
Yeah, why Carlo? I'm talking about you.
I'm talking about Cloud.
Yeah, I know.
Carlos Janoko.
Yeah. So you really think that Carlo's going to be the star of this season?
I think this is going to be a big year for Carlo.
I hope so too. He seems in a happy place right now.
That's why I'm so confident. Happy Cloud is a dangerous Cloud.
That's true, that's true. But still, man, I have a lot of faith in Hyun, because I think that he's going to play a really great season.
You sound like one of those like
robot
call
voices.
Center helplines.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling.
This is Hyun.
I'm not available right now.
But please, Hyun.
You can leave a message for Hyun at the tone.
After the beep, beep. Hello, Hyun. We'll see how that goes, man. Puma's going to open up with a no-gas fast expand build, and then it's going to drop 2 refineries. Of course, we shouldn't underestimate Puma, man. Do you think there's someone out there who does not know the offline achievements of Puma, and should we mention them?
Somewhere in some corner of the universe, under some rock, is somebody that's tuning into their first ever StarCraft 2 broadcast. And they're like, why should I be so excited about this Puma guy? Well, the answer, ladies and gentlemen, is because this kid has basically won, like, for the last couple of years, he was just winning every non-Korean event that there was. NASL Season 1, NASL Season 2, Intel Extreme Masters Global Challenge, Gamescom in 2011.
Yes, and even if he doesn't win, Ben, he still does great. He took second place this year, the World Championship Finals. Intel Extreme Masters, of course, as well in Hanover. I believe he took the bronze medal home at Asus Rock, the tournament that you cast.
That's
I think that's correct. And he was also the runner-up of the DreamHack Open 2011 Winter Edition, I believe. Yes, it was Winter, where he lost against Hero.
In the final.
So just a laundry list of achievements for Puma, but still, Ben, I have a lot of faith in Hyun.
Well, I can't wait to see Hyun's play, as it certainly sounds like something that is going to be a lot of fun. Right now he's looking pretty normal, pretty standard, just hatch first into single gas. Zergling speed on the way. He's still mining gas. No, he's not mining gas very quickly. He's got one drone in gas. Which I guess slow and steady wins the race. Eventually he'll have enough to either start that layer or throw down a baneling nest.
Still qualifies as mining gas, man.
Still counts. Doesn't matter, mine gas.
That's what this one drone is saying. Doesn't matter, mine gas. That's a happy drone, man. He's having his shirt right now. It doesn't matter.
He's like the Overmind's like, oh, we're not really mining much gas. Little drone pops out. Doesn't matter, mine gas.
Every time he carries his little barrel, he's like, got gas.
He's got that little like happy cat face.
He's like, this is the best barrel of gas that I ever had.
Then he like puts it down in the hatchery and he goes back and he's like kind of sad, but then he picks up a new barrel of gas and he gets happy again. Yeah. He's like, look, more gas.
It's a happy drone, man. 41 drones on the map already for Hyun against 28 SCVs for Puma. Puma is on supply block for roughly 5 to 10 seconds. He's going to find this additional hatchery, of course. No surprises there. First Banshee is on the way for Puma as well, Ben. He has the gas for Cloak. We saw Select being pretty damn successful with those Cloak Banshees.
Yeah.
I think in the last game, by the way, we did not do predictions. I did predict Naniwa to win the series, so
and
I was wrong.
predicted Zinio.
So you're closing the gap.
Yeah, but I think you're going to finish the day one up on me no matter what.
Yes, because we got the same prediction here.
You should change your prediction to Puma.
No, I have faith in you.
Come on, man. Change your prediction to Puma.
No, you can go for Puma if you want.
But after all this talk about how good Hyun is, I want to go with Hyun.
Yeah, well, the only talk that came from how good Hyun is from me.
If you pick Puma, you can eat chips tonight.
No, I don't want to eat chips. I'm gonna die. 4 Hellions are on the way right now, guys. Fighting these roaches. Quite a few roaches over here, man, for Hyun. 8 roaches, but he's droning up hard behind this. This is play that I've seen out of Revival a few times as well.
Yeah, this is very old school. Roach pressure into third base and lots of drones. He's not really going to be able to do much damage with the Banshees
very
out.
well prepared, man.
Yeah, he's super prepared. And economically, Hyun's going to be feeling pretty good once this is all done with. But the thing that he sort of loses in all of this is tech. We can see he doesn't have a layer just now starting.
I'm a little bit worried actually for you, because this is really not looking all that right. Now roaches are not the most expensive unit in the game, but this could have all been drones and he could have just had a much better economy. What he is doing is he's keeping Puma's Hellions on this side of the map, but I don't think that Hyun has any idea how many Hellions are waiting for him.
Is
it a fleet?
This is a flotilla.
I know what my producer wants to hear. This is a large concentration of Hellions.
Sounds like another word for a lot.
Yes, which is the word he didn't want to hear, but.
I think we can call this a battalion. We could call it a pride. We could call this a.
Well, Ben, what we can also call it is perhaps a drone barbecue, as all these Hellions are making their way over to this third base of the Hyun. He does have a queen and one of his 4 colors
A plethora of Hellions making their way into the third expansion of Hyun. As the Banshee is just going to whittle away at the queens. Wow, this is so effective. The Banshee is just killing everything that can't shoot up. The roaches, I'm sorry, the Hellions killing everything else.
The splash damage while attacking those roaches, he's still killing a ton of drones, man. This is really quite bad for you, and of course he should stabilize eventually, as 12 roaches are on the way. Might even be a small overcommitment.
No kill.
Wow, he lost all the drones, Ben.
Third base just got cleaned out. 18 drone kills, several queens, several roaches going down.
Where the overseer at?
Check out the resources lost tab. It's pretty awesome.
I don't want to see it. Don't make me see it.
You're gonna have to see it, bro. I think Puma being pretty cost effective. This is why I chose him to win this series.
Nice try, bro. Spore Crawler is getting more. Puma is getting his Banshees out of range of that Spore Crawler as well. Absolutely fantastic push by Puma. Doing such a good job and hiding those Hellions for a really long amount of time.
Yeah, it's a great way to really limit the economy of the Zerg player. Puma. Wow, I just said Puma.
Puma. Hello, Apollo.
That's really funny, because I was actually thinking in the back of my mind when we were talking about it at the top of the show how Apollo says Puma.
I like it when he says Puma.
Puma.
No, Puma.
Puma doing some great harass.
No,
that's not really the Apollo voice. I don't know what that was.
That sounded nowhere near like Apollo. That was closer to
Can you do an Apollo?
No, maybe if I have a few drinks. You know, I spent a lot of time with Apollo in Korea. In 2009, he was just there for holidays. I was working there for Gum TV, doing a Warcraft 3 tournament. That's the first time I ever met Apollo, and we had a ton of fun. He's a great guy. I think I can do his accent if I have a few drinks, but not now. I'm not gonna make a fool of myself like you just did.
Thanks, Kev.
Sorry, man. Got you back.
Appreciate it, homie. Puma transitioning into typical bio siege tank stuff. First medevac's on the way. Siege mode is done. Sure is. Just finished up.
Wow.
So
4-1 resource loss ratio. You know, Ben, the only thing is that I felt that this phase is a little bit late for Puma. I felt he could have done this much quicker.
yeah, I think so. He probably could have landed it as he was making that big push. Maybe just wanted to be completely sure that it would be safe and it wouldn't get messed up by a big counterattack. As it stands, obviously it's going to be very difficult for Hyun to come crashing into this with Marines, siege tanks, and Hellions on duty.
We have a small Ling run by over here, Ben. He's going to get the confirmation of his bases here. He's going to spot the army of Puma as well. I would love to see a bunch of Infestors against his army, Ben. Instead, we're going to see Banelings. Well, I really feel that Infestors would be the better choice. Spore Crawler is dealing a lot of damage on one of these Banshees.
Man, those Banshees have been so effective all game long, just dancing around.
Puma showing really some of the top-notch control.
And he's always had great Banshee control.
Oh.
Well, actually, it was at CBIT where we were playing the micro challenge, right? Mm-hmm. And then was it Puma that just sat down and knocked out that Banshee challenge in one try?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah,
I think it was Select.
I think it was Select too.
Yeah, it was Select.
But still. Puma could have done it in one try.
Puma made it, man.
It's right, man. They modeled that challenge after Puma. Muta's on the way for Hyun. That's a very interesting choice.
Yeah.
And Kevin, I don't really mind the Banelings, but that's just because I love +2 Baneling timings.
But there are 5 siege tanks on the map, man.
5 is not enough. You really need like 8 to 10.
I really don't think he's going to be able to hit a timing.
Or he's not going to try to. He doesn't have the gas to, and he's made these mutas. But
and there are 4 bases to hit that timing as well. That's the biggest problem.
Yeah.
Hyun is doing a reasonable good job at hiding those mutas, at least for a little while, though, as this overseer will fall. Oh, 2 medevacks full of units are going to fly in. This would be an excellent moment to use those mutas for the first time. Spore Crawler is going to deal a little bit of damage.
Once these Marines are unloaded, the mutas are not going to be very effective. And Puma, once again, going to find an opening and do some really good harass. Medevacks need to be careful not to get shot down. Uh-oh, Banelings are here, and that is all she wrote for that little hit squad.
At the same time, Puma is using this to move forward. That's the middle of the map. He could have potentially sieged up over here, but he didn't want to do it yet. He rather falls back and gets a few additional units. I think he could have felt safe enough, but instead he's going to fall back and defend his 4th base. Of course, not a wrong decision either. I don't think that Hyun should try to roll into this. That would be a a wrong judgment call. Let's put it like that.
Would be a dicey decision.
It's gonna get real dicey for the Banelings when if they decide to roll in. This overseer will fall. 167 supply for Hyun. He's gonna morph in 15 more drones, man, so his economy is gonna be insane.
Yeah, he's really gotten himself into a solid position here in spite of a few things not really going his way in the early game. He's got 2-1 upgrades, not working on that +2 armor upgrade just yet, but his hive's on the way, and pathogen glands finishing up, so we will be seeing those infestors out in the field pretty soon, just like you wanted, Kev.
These 2 guys got 1 landing counter, by the way, Ben, and Hyun won that one with a 2-1 score over Puma, which was a DreamHack. It's quite a while ago already, but still.
Certainly noteworthy.
Thank you. Always here.
Puma on the move once again, just trying to find an opening. Making his way towards these mutas.
Mota.
Man, all I can think about is the day that medevacks heal Hellion.
You are very worried about that day. Well, Puma doing a really good job picking up those Marines. I don't think, he's not going to be able to save them, but still. A day for effort. Here come the Banelings, because the tanks will not siege, but they will siege in time. Great play right there by Puma. Oh, what are all these lings doing over here, man? Use them, Hyun. Hyun.
Just kind of chilling, Kev. Puma going to shut down this base in the top right pretty easily. And his supply not even really dipping in the midst of this. 195 supply against 186. Yeah, Zergling's still forgotten in the bottom left. Finally, they start to move out around the map. But I feel like it could be a little bit too late for those guys to come get involved in the fighting.
This Viking is in great position, by the way. Starting. Puma's going to move forward when towards his 3rd base. Hyun is maxed out now as well. Perhaps he can set up a real sick engagement. He has infested in the mix band, but it's going to be hard to land upon because against all those siege tanks.
Yeah, it sure is. Here comes all the Zerglings. This is a pretty good engagement for Hyun, coming in from multiple angles. He's going to surround everything, and I think he's going to kill everything, Kev. Wow, great attack there by Hyun.
Yeah, but he lost 2 bases during all this.
That's right. Comes at the expense of that expansion. Now relegated to just 2 mining bases, a 3rd and a 4th coming back up shortly.
Oh, we have 2 mutas. Cool. Wow. Hero to mutilates, man. Survived the battle. First dropout is already going on once more for Puma, though, on the left side of the map, and at the same time already moving forward again.
Oh, boom! Successfully shuts down that hatchery. Does not get canceled. Well done there, Puma.
Well, the mutas are busy fighting this Viking. No, Viking is gonna kill Mira.
It's the Iceman right there, Kev. Val Kilmer.
Must be Tom Cruise.
No, dude, Tom Cruise.
Must be Tom Cruise, man. This Viking, you know what he just said? I heard it. Kick the tire, light the fire. He said it.
Tom Cruise is not cool, man.
Tom Cruise is the
Val
ultimate.
Kilmer is cool.
Stop dissing on Tom Cruise, man. It's not cool.
Hey, Val Kilmer was the ace. Tom Cruise was the wingman. Just want to put that out there.
Pongo's landing, but Puma doing a really good job in splitting up his Marines once more. A couple of tanks sieged up near the Zelnaga watchtower. Puma's playing a really good game, by the way, man. But Hyun is getting his Greater Spire.
Yes, he is. Finishing that Greater Spire, in fact. He's going to be able to morph some Broodlords here shortly. He's got money for 5
I'm surprised that he has money, man. Where did he get the money from?
He's just, you know, he's lost bases here and there, but he's been mining on 4 bases for some time, and something that he does so well is he's constantly expanding, Kev. He's taking top right. He's retaking that middle expand. He's retaking this lower left expand. Puma's harassing everywhere, pushing at the same time. And Hyun will lose another base, but because he's been so good about his expansion, he is going to at least be able to make one big defense with this Broodlord tech.
Puma is well prepared up, and as we can already see additional star points going down. I'm probably going to get at least one more reactor on this. A couple of Marines are going to shut down this hatchery in the right top side of this map as well. Puma is really showing that that he's not one of the regular Terrans men that Hyun runs into to win his play-ins, to win his Zota Cups. This is Puma, still one of the premier Terran players worldwide.
Yeah, he's one of the most decorated champions in all of StarCraft 2, and there's a reason for that, Kev. Broodlords do finally force these tanks to unsiege, and Puma says, you know what, I'm going to actually siege and unsiege again just because I can, because I'm Puma, damn it. And I don't need these 2 siege tanks.
Might land not a fungal potential land on those tanks. He's gonna instead back off. He's gonna lose one infest, but he will kill those tanks with the Broodlords.
Vikings being produced 3 at a time right now for Puma. That's very important. Also dropping again in the main base of Hyun. Such great play from Puma. Check out this kid's APM cruising along at about 230. Hyun even faster, averaging 300 actions per minute. These guys are so freaking fast.
It's not bad, man. How can you keep confusing that? As Puma is going to send a pretty big army over here to the left side of the map. So there are so many drones in this base. This is like Andre's little Ticks and Trips video where there are 50 drones on
and with that base going down, Hyun's actually going to tap out. A little bit sad to see him concede with the Broodlords out on the map. But Kevin, we can see that on your screen right now, those Broodlords were getting tracked by Vikings. So it was in fact over. Very nice first game for Puma. Again, I'm very glad I picked him to win this series.
You did not do that, man.
As he goes up 1-0 against Hyun. Our second map is going to be on Daybreak. Of course, Muspelhiem brought to you guys by Kingston HyperX. They're full line of SSDs and RAMs available over at kingston.com. That's it. That's the website. It's kingston.com. Fumble to sponsor read, Kev. You know what that means.
And you know what's funny, Ben, that we have Puma playing. Because, of course, Team Evil Genius is sponsored by Kingston as well.
How about them apples?
I do like them apples.
Let's take a short break. We'll be back with Game 2, Puma versus Hyun. Possibly our final game of the night.
Hyun.
Don't go anywhere.